Speech on value of time in simple and easy words. Speech on value of time in simple and easy words. Table of contents. We all know the value of time, but at times fail to catch up with it, and in the end, we regret our failure. Time is crucial for everyone, be it a student, professional, politician, or homemaker. No one can afford to overlook the importance of time, as everything will then start crumbling down and nothing will be achieved. Thus, keeping in mind the importance of this topic, we have covered speeches on the value of time. Our speeches, that is both short speeches on the value of time as well as long speeches on the value of time, are comprehensive and easy to understand. They can be used as a reference point for all occasions, whether it's for your school homework, any speech-giving ceremony, article writing, etc. Just browse through our pages and find meaningful topics being rolled out for you. I agree to the terms and conditions and privacy policy. Long and short speech on value of time. Speech on value of time. My loving parents and all my wonderful friends, warm good evening. Firstly, I would like to thank my parents from the bottom of my heart for felicitating me by organizing this superb party. I know you are happier than me on my having scored 90% marks in the 12th board examination. Secondly, I want to thank all my friends for gracing the occasion with their presence, as the celebration will not be complete without you all. There is no happiness as big as seeing the happy faces of your parents and making them feel proud. I owe this success to my parents, who have taught me the value of time. Had they not guided me throughout my exam preparation and been my motivation, this success wouldn't have been possible. On today's occasion, other than thanking my parents, I want to talk about the value of time so that my friends has something important to take back home in the end, and also develop seriousness towards it by not simply whiling away their time. Friends, time is the most valuable thing in life, and if you will destroy time, then time will destroy you. Time is the most powerful of all, and if you use it wisely, only then success will touch your feet. Of course, hard work is of paramount importance, but if you do not have good time management skills, then every planning collapses and nothing comes to your rescue. Therefore, it is important to keep a conscious watch over passing time and manage all your crucial tasks accordingly. After the results got declared, almost everyone asked the same question, that is, how did I manage my studies while being a part of various co-curricular activities? My answer was that the secret behind all this is my good time management skills taught by my parents. It is not difficult to manage time for the whole day, as all one requires preparing a schedule for the whole day and acts accordingly. In fact, in the absence of timetable, it becomes difficult to manage a day's task and everything appears chaotic. In my opinion, it is a sound timetable that takes care of all your day's activities and ensures that you do not miss out on any of your important activity of the day. Just prepare time slots as per your day's activities and devote time hours to each of the day's work using your discretion. Preparing the timetable or following a schedule does not mean that you shun all your favorite activities and devote your complete time towards studies. It rather means that those 24 hours in a day should be so utilized that no activity is overlooked. After following a proper schedule, you will realize that everything is falling into place and you are able to enjoy all your favorite activities without affecting your studies. Please don't look amazed, and try this exercise for yourself and bring a meaningful change in your life. This is all I have to say. Now, I request all my guests, humble principal, vice principal, teachers and our loving students, good morning to everyone. I, Nandini Sen, your English teacher, would like to take few minutes from your precious time since the assembly has got over now. Students, we have organized a small speech ceremony for today, and the topic for the ceremony is the value of time. We all know that your board exams are approaching and hardly 2 months are left. You all must be worried and anxious about the exam preparation and whether you will be able to live up to your expectations and your parents' expectations or not. This is certainly not an easy time for you. It's like a do or die situation for most of the students, who literally develop exam fever during this time. However, I would like to say that it is good to be worried about exams till a certain point, but it is not good to completely get bogged down under the tension. At this time, You are required to not panic at all and give utmost importance to your time management ability, because the more efficiently you will utilize time now, the more positive impact it will have on your exams. It is said that haste makes waste, so as your senior-most teacher and on behalf of all the teachers, I want to mention that indulge in your exams preparation with a calm mind and not with an intention to finish off the entire syllabus in one go. I am repeatedly saying to manage your time efficiently and devote sufficient time to each and every subject. Make sure that time slot given to every subject is sufficient enough to target your day's tasks. After preparing the timetable, it will be your sole responsibility to follow it religiously. Any slight negligence on your part can cost you heavily. As it is said that time and tide wait for none, so make the most of this time, because this time will never come back again in your life, and only regret will then remain for the lifetime, in case you do not use it efficiently. This 2 months' time is enough to leverage your exam preparation and help you achieve your goals. If you conquer time, then everything is possible. So let not this time slip away from your hand for nothing and make a wise use of it. Other than studies, take out time for some refreshing activities too, which will rejuvenate both your body and soul. An effective time management is one that allows you to enjoy your favorite activities during the day other than studies. Thus, in this manner your mind will be better prepared to absorb facts and concepts. Value time and time will value you. It's a simple give and take relationship. Learn to manage your time using your best judgment and never overlook any important work of a day, because the gross negligence of work can make you pay heavily for it. As your teachers and mentors, it is our duty to keep you away from the danger and help you choose a path that brings you closer to your dreams. Now, if you have any questions or doubts, please feel free to ask. Respected senior managers, and my dear colleagues, good afternoon to one and all. I am extremely overwhelmed because it's my last day in the office today. Before I deliver my speech, please allow me to thank all of you for throwing such a wonderful party. I also want to thank all my senior managers and managers for giving me an excellent grooming and helping me evolve as a person who no longer gets scared at accepting challenges and can deliver any task effectively while meeting the deadlines. I wouldn't have been the person that I am now without the mentoring of my seniors. Other than my seniors, I also cannot thank enough my team members and my friends, who have always supported me at all times. Whether it was about fixing any errors, meeting deadlines, taking up challenging assignments, or stretching their working hours at the time of crisis, I have always received your immense support. However, there also have been times when I failed hard and couldn't deliver the projects as per the expectations. Earlier, I used to be reckless and very clumsy in my approach towards work. Despite that, I have learned a lot from my past failures and learned one very important lesson of my life, that is to value time. So my speech for today is not any cliched one, but on the value of time. The reason why I have chosen this topic is because I want everyone to not undermine the importance of time and understand that we all can achieve anything we want. We have to complete determination and give time its due value. Time, as we all know, is an extremely crucial driving factor in our lives as it enables us to structure or organize our day-to-day activities. It is not possible for any one of us to escape the consequences of passing time recklessly. Moreover, we all are mortal creatures and prone to the aging process. So we cannot ignore time. If one makes a wise use of time, she earns experience and is able to hone skills over a period of time. Time is also a great healer, whether it's the external wound or internal ones. And, ultimately, time is the only measure. Activities which are performed on time yield fruitful results and help you become successful in life. So since the day I began valuing time and started following a proper timetable, I realized that things are actually falling into place. In fact, I started enjoying my work and lifestyle as a whole. It eventually boosted my morale and made me feel confident about myself. By just following time religiously, I found solutions to all my problems, and it in fact gave a sense of purpose to my life. If time acts as a great healer, then it also has the capacity to destroy things. Thus, every individual should never lag behind it, because time once lost will never come back again. What is there today will never be the same tomorrow, so make the most of it. I hope my old friends are listening, and those who never took time so seriously before will take back home a lesson and gear up from now onwards. Now, I would request my senior manager and manager to come on stage and say a few words on my last day. I hope everyone's journey in this organization will be as fruitful as mine and you all reach great heights of success in the days. Respected society members and our dear children, warm good evening. I welcome you all to our society's bi-monthly gathering. Besides being the secretary of our Vatsaley apartment, I am also a teacher, and to my disappointment from quite some time now, I am seeing that our society children are not paying attention towards their studies and are simply whiling away their time. Once you all are back from school, I just see everybody on a playground until it gets dark, and then you all go home, have your dinner and are off to bed. Except coming for your tuition classes, I always see you playing. It's good to engage in sports and enjoy your favorite activities, but it's equally important to keep a watch on the passing time. If you will not utilize your time properly and end up just playing sports throughout, then you will lag behind in your studies and eventually you may face serious consequences in future. So today let me inform you about the importance of time and why is it vital to give it its due value. Even though time doesn't have a beginning nor an end, we can still measure it in terms of seconds, minutes, hours, days, months and years. There are other words too associated with time, such as past, present and future. Time is never constant and keeps on flowing. What is today will not be there tomorrow, so make the most of your present time. As it is said that one has to strike the iron when it is hot, so it implies that use time when it is most appropriate, for if you waste time, then time will waste you. We require time in every walk of life. Whether we take rest, work or perform household chores, we need to devote sufficient attention. If we fail to devote sufficient time, then the result will not be satisfying or even fruitful. Likewise, if you will ignore your studies or will not devote proper time, then results will not at all be favorable. Other than studies or tasks, time is also required in building relationships and improving circumstances. Time is like that important ingredient in a dish with the scarcity of which no dish can taste good, or the possible outcome can prove to be rewarding. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, and every person uses those 24 hours differently. Some use it dexterously and become successful in life, and some simply waste it by doing nothing. But as your teacher, it becomes my responsibility to guide you and make you utilize time to your optimum capacity. Secondly, never postpone your work for future, and do it there and then itself, thus it will help you eliminate unnecessary hassles. Also, be punctual in life, and thus ensure the best utilization of time. Punctuality helps you avoid excessive workload and inconvenience. The doors of new opportunities open up if you utilize time well and give you handsome results. In the end, I will just say that each one of us has only 24 hours time in a day. Therefore, learn to rule time rather than allowing time to rule you. By taking control of time, you will also be able to develop your capacity to focus on your goals so much so that when your focus is increased, your efficiency automatically gets increased, and then you do not lose momentum. You learn to handle your daily tasks much more efficiently and also finishing it off speedily. I hope that all my students have taken note of it and from now on will make the optimum use of time by devoting sufficient attention towards their studies. Thank you.